Okay, we are on the play. Ugh. This hand is really bad mana. I don't think it's keepable just based on the fact that I can't cast this birds on one. I'm trying to draw to a forest to even do anything. This hand's better. It's not good, but I'll take it. It is convenient that we get to Ewit as a land. This is the old crappy beatdown hand. We do have the Ewit loop too, which is kind of cool. Yeah, this is better than 5. Playing that on one is better than the forest because we're trying to fetch to blue-white land. It also, if we end up um, drawing a mana guy, which I would rather cast than the ooze onto, it lets us do that without taking damage. So we can play this, tapped, untap, play that, still fetch our blue-white land. Guessing our opponent is on, based off of the Herb Organ of Thoughtseize, I'm going to put him on the 8 rack or whatever it is, X rack deck. So I think I want to get aggressive with his ooze. Fetching a basic there because I don't think I'm ever going to get into Kiki casting range necessarily. I figure the damage actually matters more in this matchup. Huh, I guess he's just a junk deck. Okay. Um. So. White, green wall. Play my land. And beat down with the ooze. Going to eat my own Eternal Witness because there is no other way to get it back from the graveyard. It also shrinks his Goyf. There we go. His hand's pretty good against a rock deck. This fetches probably Breeding Pool. Sure, let's think about if I want to. There's nothing I can exile properly in response without taking extra damage. That's fine. Yeah, I'll block. Let's see if that gets Breeding Pool still. We have the extra green, so maybe I get. I need to get blue. I might get blue-red so I can cast a Kiki if I draw, or get closer to casting a Kiki if I draw it. Oh, that's a good one. Um, do I even cast it though? Do I want a Sphinx or an Exarch or a whatever my other 3-drop is in this list? It's Witness. I can't get that obviously, but do I even want one of those in play right now? Um, I think I'd rather just Resto Angel this turn. I have to do that in combat because otherwise my wall dies to state-based effects. Sick. Yeah, that doesn't bother me too much. I guess I can't cast my image now. So I want to... hold on a second. Let's do this right. Am I going straight to 4 here for an Archmage? Or do I want to just get a Finks? I think I want to go... Actually, I just want to get a Finks here, don't I? That was a mistake. I could have paid an additional life. Oh well. Uh... Yeah, I could go to 13 and get Archmage. Or Redcap's probably better, actually. And go here. And this is actually pretty interesting because it puts him pretty close to dead if I just go conscripts as Goyf. That's not what I want to see there. It's kind of okay because I still have... ooh. I don't have the green for that, though. I'm just going to pass. Right cap's going to step in front of this guy. Hopefully I draw a green land so I can cord into Finks and then set up a township line. Ooh, that's a kind of a card. That one's interesting for sure. If I... Yeah, I actually like that. So I can image as a Goyf. If he doesn't have a way to target it, I'm okay. I can also cord for something. Yeah, that's fine. I think I just have to hope he doesn't have a way to target that. Oh, wait. No. This is right. If I make a red cap, I can't cord. I have to think about this. I think I want a red cap. And then I'll make it a Goyf on the way back, and then I get the cord for something that's even bigger on the next time, like a Resto. That's cute. I think I want a cord for birds while I still can. Gives me more things to township too. That sounds awesome. I guess maybe I shouldn't have attacked with the red cap because that would be the thing. But I think if probably rather just have a freaking bird than any of those guys. Yeah, he just gets a vampire. This is happening. Doing this now so he can't draw an instant speed removal spell. Not going to pay the life. Not attacking this turn, because I don't have to. Because the concern with attacking this turn is controlling the Sorin ultimate. Sure. So this guy does have to block. So I'm going to block here. This guy triggers, he kills the vampire. What are my outs? Zealous Conscripts. I'm... Am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead on board. That's fine. Okay. Let's see here. I want Path to control his Goyfs and whatnot. I want the Fiend Hunter in case he has Linvala. I want another Finks. I probably want the Staticaster because he's white, which means he probably has Souls and Bob and the Sorin. And I want the Thrun. I don't want Negates because they just trade for a removal spell, and a creature would trade for a removal spell. Don't want Combust because it doesn't kill Goy for Bob. I don't want any of these other cards. Okay. I'm going to cut cords. They're clunky and awkward in this matchup. I'm going to cut a Wall of Roots to go with that. I cut typically a Kiki in this matchup and a Deceiver Exarch because you aren't super combo-y. Let's see, what was the other cut? Oh yeah, the Pride Mage. Even if you could have Torpor Orb, this is like the borderline card. I actually cut Spellskite a lot as the card I cut. I don't really like that card in the matchup. It doesn't really do anything. And I like leaving the Pride Mage because it can attack. This card does not attack. It doesn't really block Goyf well. It doesn't really do a lot. Archmage is fine. It persists. That's probably the next worst card. This hand is actually pretty good, even though we're one-landered. Stomping Ground. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't have something random like Bile Blight, because that would be the actual nightmare. Am I okay extending an Ooze into this? Oh, you could have Maelstrom Pulse as the card. But Bile Blight, I mean, the joke with Maelstrom Pulse versus Bile Blight is that it gives me another turn. Yeah, I'll extend the Ooze. Hopefully we get to play the game of let's show you exactly how powerful Kiki Jiki is, because this card is actually very good even if you don't have the combo kill to go with it. Yeah, sure. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's brutal. Yeah. So most games in this matchup are actually won on the fair side, on the attacking side, where you actually get ahead on board with your utility guys and use the fact that they're paying a lot of life to quick clock them. You can usually chump out on a single Goy for a long time, whereas they have issues trying to block a full board. Good luck. Um, I'm gonna, yeah, that's not gonna fly. Sure. So you're locked down on Slaughter Pack this turn? Uh, I'm gonna stick Kiki Jiki. I think I want to do this now. It's a little. Oh, you can't Liliana again next turn, so this is definitely right. Lose the game, or do you lose the game? Your choice, sir. Well, this turn is. Yeah, I'd rather load up the board. Even if it does make the play I'm making beyond obvious. This is just another guy with a power because of township. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Yeah, maybe. I don't really want Spellskite. Is that right? Yeah. I'd rather have Archmage. More expensive, more powerful card that doesn't make his voice grow. Kind of want one more like giant idiot for this matchup, but oh well. Yeah, this is a perfectly fine hand. He probably takes Kitchen Finks here. Like he can't take. Yeah. Well, that was a good draw. We're gonna play this game completely fair, and we don't have a blue card, so I'm not too concerned with that. This will fetch Sacred Foundry. Ooh. Yes, please. Yeah, that was probably one of the best draws I could have here. The next turn, I Township if he doesn't Maelstrom Pulse. Oh. Oh. Um. Yeah, I think this is a Township turn. Is it? I'm trying to think of what my best line is if he has a Damnation. I guess this guy can't be regenerated through it, so there's no need to Township until he decides what he's doing. Yeah, no, I have two huge guys. If he Ras, I still have a voice. You can't. I don't know if you can assume that they have Wrath. Oh, you had me concerned for a very small portion of a second. That's a really good backup card. So I can Fiend Hunter down a Spirit. So I attack Sorin. Attack Sorin with both. Uh, trying to figure out if I want to pump my guys. I don't think so. I think I just want to play my cards. And so the reason behind this is that even if you verdicts, or you, why am I calling it verdict? Standard. Even if you damnations, I still have two tokens left over as a defense mechanism against his storm, which does put a lot of pressure on it very quickly. Okay. Ooh, it's an interesting one. I think I just want to shove at Soren with everything. Is that right? What if I shove it? You know what? Uh, this guy has to get blocked. If he attacks Soren, that's fine. If the rest of my creatures attack him, that seems way better. It's like a chip shot on Soren doesn't really get me anywhere. He's actually a pretty low life total, even though he's gaining life on the vampires. I'm just at the point where I don't think I can beat a Damnation regardless, so I'm going to shove with the Linvala too. Minimize his ability to get back into the game. Okay, so our opponent is not going to fight that fight. He's going to try to pump his vampires, probably. And race. Which is fine because we have a lot of ways to fight that fight. We have a lot of creatures. They can go over the top of a vampire. And they can... I can path a vampire to prevent him from gaining life. There's a lot of things here. Ooh. Another Lingering Souls. Interesting. Okay. Trying to race today. Soren's definitely been performing for my opponent. I'll give him that. By the way, this is how Pod wins a lot of games. It just has the card in its deck to draw. Yeah, like I could have drawn a Pod there. I could have drawn that guy. There's just a lot of. I mean, again, that's what happens when your deck has a lot of powerful cards. You put them in there so you can draw them.